Okay, now let's start with xylem parenchyma or wood parenchyma. Xylem parenchyma is also called as wood parenchyma or wood parenchyma. Right. So we know that this xylem parenchyma is made of thin walled cells. So it is made of thin walled cells. And what is the function of this xylem parenchyma? Its function is to store food materials. So it is involved in storage of food which is stored in the form of starch or fats. Which is stored in the form of starch or fats. Along with food storage, it is also involved in the storage of tannins, that is ergastic substances. Okay, and along with storage of food, it is having another function. It is also involved in performing another function, that is conduction of water. Conduction of water. What is this type of conduction of water? That is radial conduction of water. That is sideway conduction of water. Whereas vessels and tracheids are involved in vertical conduction of water, and this xylem parenchyma or wood parenchyma is involved in radial conduction, sideway conduction of water. So this conduction of water is taking place towards radial side, sideway conduction, radial or sideway conduction of water, and hence the xylem parenchyma is also called as ray parenchyma. Ray parenchyma, right? Now this xylem parenchyma is of two types on the basis of its association with xylem vessels. The xylem parenchyma is associated with xylem vessels. So let's say this is the vessel formed by vessel members, that is vessel elements. Okay, so this is one vessel element, this is another one, this is another one. Like this xylem vessel is formed, and with this xylem vessel, these parenchyma cells are associated like this. Parenchyma cells are associated with this xylem vessel like this. They are associated. So if this association of parenchyma cells, xylem parenchyma cells is close with the xylem vessel. So if there is close association of xylem parenchyma with xylem vessel, that type of xylem parenchyma cells are called as paratracheal parenchymatous cells. Paratracheal xylem parenchyma. Xylem parenchyma. If this association of the xylem parenchymatous cells with vessel is loose association, so if they are loosely associated, then that type of xylem parenchyma is called as apotracheal parenchyma. It is called apotracheal parenchyma. Okay, so here I would like to discuss one point, that is tyloses. Okay, in case of old wood means wood which is older, old wood, this parenchyma cells get bulged and they protrude into vessel cells. They protrude into vessels which are giving balloon-like appearance inside the vessel. So, in case of old wood, the wood which is older consists of balloon-like ingrowths of parenchyma cells into vessel. These balloon-like ingrowths, I am writing here, these balloon-like ingrowths, these ingrowths of parenchyma which are giving balloon-like appearance are called as tyloses. These are called tyloses, right? Okay, so these tyloses are blocking the vessels. They are involved in blocking the vessels. So what happens due to this? The water conduction through these vessels is prevented. So tyloses block these vessels, and hence water conduction will be prevented. Conduction of water conduction through these vessels will be prevented. And hence these styloses are also called as tracheal plugs, which are plugging the trachees, that is, which are plugging the tracheal elements, that is, vessels. Hence these are also called as tracheal plugs. Tracheal plugs. Tracheal plugs. So this is all about xylem parenchyma. So I just want to give a quick recap. It is also called as wood parenchyma. It is made up of thin walled cells, and this xylem parenchyma is involved in storage of food materials and tannins. Food materials are stored in the form of starch or fat, and xylem parenchyma is also involved in radial conduction, sideway conduction of water, and hence it is also called as ray parenchyma, right? Whereas vessels and trachees are involved in vertical conduction of water, and this ray parenchyma is involved in sideway conduction of water. Okay, this xylem parenchyma or wood parenchyma is of two types on the basis of association of this parenchyma, wood parenchyma or xylem parenchyma with vessels present in xylem. So if there is close association, that is called paratracheal xylem parenchyma. If there is loose association with vessels, that is called apotracheal parenchyma. Okay, and this xylem parenchyma is forming tyloses in case of old wood. When the wood becomes older, the parenchymatous cells, xylem parenchymatous cells which are associated with the vessels, protrude into vessels in the form of ingrowths. These ingrowths are giving balloon-like appearance, which are called as tyloses, and these tyloses block the vessels, and hence due to which this movement of water through these vessels will be prevented, and hence these tyloses are also called as tracheal plugs. So this is about xylem parenchyma or wood parenchyma. Now let's study xylem fibers. Last type of xylem elements, that is xylem fibers. So xylem fibers are thick-walled cells. Xylem fibers are thick-walled, elongated cells. These are thick-walled, where the wall thickenings are made of lignin. So these are lignified cells. Lignified cells, right? And these are elongated cells. Elongated cells. Elongated cells, and the walls are thickened due to the deposition of lignin. Right. And this is called lumen. This is lumen. And this lumen is completely obliterated. This lumen is obliterated. Obliterated is nothing but crushed due to the presence of cell wall thickenings. More amount of cell wall thickenings. This lumen is completely obliterated or crushed. Right? So these are thick walled elongated cells where the walls are lignified cell walls, and the lumen of these fibers is completely obliterated or crushed because of the presence of highly thickened cell walls. And one more thing is, its function is to provide mechanical support. Its function is to provide mechanical support. Fibers, xylem fibers are involved in providing mechanical support. And these xylem fibers can be septate or aseptate. Septate means septa are present inside the xylem fiber. So they can be septate or aseptate. So this is all about all the components of xylem. So we studied about xylem trachees, xylem vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fibers in detail till now. And in the next video I will be starting with two different types of xylem on the basis of their origin, that is protoxylem and that is primary xylem and secondary xylem. Septate or aseptate. Here. Okay, hope you understood this concept. In the next video we will be studying about different types of xylem, that is primary xylem and secondary xylem on the basis of origin. And again primary xylem is of two types, that is protoxylem and metaxylem.